Yeah. Uh, Hello everyone. So in this video, I just want you to highlight few things regarding a tweet tweeted by official account of the AICT Twitter regarding the what will happen unexpected after the COVID-19. So it is given from the Professor Anil D. Sahasrabudhe, and is the chairman of AICTE. So this is for all the higher education institutions. So we'll just see what are the highlighted in this tweet. So there are eight highlighted points here. So we'll just see one by one. So the first point is universities and colleges which are closed will certainly open, and there will be work as usual in beginning, but with a new normal. Second, having experienced the success of online education during COVID 19 times, the efficacy and ease of which is being realized, people will start using dual education mode. So, in this COVID 19 pandemic times, so I won't say that 100% all the higher education institutions have adopted the online education systems. So it is a not a true statement, but many other higher education institutions in rural areas are not adopted the online platforms so far. So, but this in this regard, they have realized that they have to start a dual education mode. So, whatever the classes which are engaged in the classrooms, so we need to iterate those things. So, the what we'll see what is the dual education mode. So, first one is some courses will be offered exclusively on internet-based e-learning. Example, using a national MOOC portal Swayam, or faculty of college delivering a local MOOC, etc. So yes, already this have been familiar for all the institutions. So through NPTEL and Swayam, so one can opt a course and he can complete that and he can get the certificate. So this is all those the certificate courses primarily of standard subjects, but in few IITs or NITs or any deemed universities or autonomous colleges, so they have separate uh, electives, so which are not in the swine. So in that case, the faculty may develop the course and can deliver the lecture. And the second mode will be some courses where blended learning will take place, a lot of discussion, problem solving in classes. So this is a usual thing which uh, every teacher does in the regular classroom sessions. Third point is digital business in all fields, including in education, will see increase of about 3 to 4 times growth depending upon quality of the product, season, segment, etc. Yes, so in this lockdown period, the digital business in this education field has grown tremendously. So we can talk about Google Classroom, we can talk about a G Suite or PPT, recorded PPTs, Word documents, as well as the TCS Ion. So that is a digital platform provided for all the institutions. So in this time, definitely they have to adopt those platforms. So obviously, all the institutions once at a time they are adopting this, the increase will be hardly 3 to 4 times. Okay, and that also depends upon the how the quality of the product is. And the fourth point is those who were averse in using technology would be forced to start using technology, particularly digital technology. Yes. So, if any a professor working in a university or any other institute, higher education institute, from 30 years. Okay, so he might not have been adopted the technology fully. So those people would prefer to take the class in chalk and top. So now, so it is not going to work anymore. So they have to, or forcibly they have to adopt the technology. So no option. So each and everyone will be pushed into the uh, digital technology. So fifth point is new areas such as skill development, hands-on learning, virtual experiments, virtual or online internships, etc., which were not uh, hit her to tried extensively, will become new areas of exploration and research. Yes, so this is a good thing that so far the final year students in any institute, so they do the internships either in the uh, host institute or their own campus, or they go to any industrial place to do the internships. But now the online internships or virtual internships will gain more popularity. Okay, so that will be explored a lot in this period. Sixth one, credit banking, virtual classes extending to universities, etc., will be attempted. So yes, so this will be taking place. Seventh one is job roles and job responsibilities may see a sea change. Hence, there could be few layoffs here and there, but those who learn new ways will continue to have jobs and business. So yes, so those who are in line with the technology, so they will have continued to jobs and businesses. So those who are lacking in all these areas, so they have to face consequences. Eighth one, adaptability will be the name of the game. Hence, apart from mentored learning, lifelong learning, and self learning, the AI based learning will also flourish hands in hand. Yes, now all the institutions, neither IIT, NIT, deemed universities, or autonomous, or any uh, government based institution, now they have to stick one word, that is adaptability, because they have to adapt the technology. So till now, so the March 16th, so where the lockdown has started, so up to that we have uh, mentored on the learning, so where teacher mentors us and students learning. But now one has to start lifelong learning and self learning. So without any other person, or by using the online resources, one has to learn their own uh, interest subjects areas, and the AI based learning will also flourish hand in hand. So he addressed all the major activities which are going to be happen after the COVID-19 lockdown. So everyone or every institution must be prepared for this. So it has to be uh, prepared for the change, as well as it has to be uh, make the students to be prepared for the change. So that's what I want to convey from this video. So if you like the topic is interesting, so please share with your friends. Thank you.